Good evening, all. We're back. Ganesh from Cloud Complete, and I've got Taz with me. So, what are we going to talk about today, Taz?
Ganesh, today we're going to talk about collaboration
Right.
in Microsoft Excel.
Okay, that sounds interesting. So, what do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? Okay, traditionally, one of the biggest challenges we've had with Microsoft Office is that we can't access a document when someone else is already accessing it. Say, for example, if it's saved on the network drive.
Right.
Yep. You get that little dialog box that pops up which says this file is currently locked for use. And
So frustrating.
Yeah, then we have to figure out who it is and tell them to get out. Anyway, that's a thing of the past. That's the good news. So, and the reason is in the cloud things work a little bit differently.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, if any of you has faced the same issue, that one more person is editing it and it's read only, go ahead and comment agree.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Feel free to vent your frustration in the comments. Anyway, so as we said, so with collaboration in the cloud is a different story. We can have multiple people in there, and in particular today, what we want to show you is how you can actually do that using Microsoft Excel.
Right.
So why don't we just jump into the demo, Ganesh?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. So here we have an Excel spreadsheet that I created earlier. And for those who have already noticed, and for those who haven't, I should say, in the top left-hand corner of the screen, it says Excel Online. Now, Excel Online is, as the name would suggest, the online version of Microsoft Excel, which runs in a web browser.
Right.
Yeah. So which is very different to the desktop version of Excel, which is installed on Windows and Mac, that kind of thing. So now, obviously there are some differences to that, but in terms of features and things like that, the browser version is not quite as feature rich. But for most of the things we would do in a typical Excel spreadsheet, it works well enough. And of course, the benefit is that we can have multiple people in the Excel spreadsheet.
True.
So and we can see what they're doing in real time as well, which is really handy.
Absolutely. For those of you who can see. Not sure about that, but on the top right, you can see that Ganesh Natarajan is also editing.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's a good point, Ganesh. So now you won't be able to see this, but Ganesh has actually got his laptop sitting next to him here, and I've already gone ahead and sent him an invitation to work on this spreadsheet with me, which is accepted, and now Ganesh has jumped in. So up in the top right hand corner here, I can see that Ganesh is editing, and in fact it even tells me which cell he's in. So Ganesh is in A3.
A3, that's true.
That would be why there's a blue border around A3.
Right.
So maybe Ganesh, if you want to type something in there on your computer and I'll type something in my computer, maybe a list of things that we want to keep track of, say, I don't know, how many times will Tass say in this video.
Around 40.
All right. So as you can see, Ganesh is making those changes to the spreadsheet on his machine, not on my machine, and they're coming through in real time, more or less, which is really handy. So, I mean, it's pretty simple. That's all we wanted to show you this time around.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you didn't know it was there, it's there. Now, Excel Inline is part of Office 365, which is, of course, part of Cloud Complete. And
True. And where will the file be saved as? Like, once it's...
good question. So, just like anything else that we talk about, it's in the cloud. And in this case, that means either OneDrive for Business or SharePoint, or it could be in a document library, in a Microsoft Planner document, or any number of places, really.
But the good thing is it's in the cloud.
It's in the cloud, it's backed up, it's available on all devices, it's in the cloud.
And it's fun.
Good, all right. Well, I reckon we wrap it up there. What do you think, Ganesh?
Absolutely does.
And as always, don't forget, if there's something you want to know about in the cloud that you've got a question in particular about you can't find online, shoot us a comment below. We'll do what we can to find out the answer, and we'll
we'll get better.
If we can find the answer, we'll do a video.
Absolutely. And don't forget, as always, if you like it, please go ahead, share it with the network, and as Taz said, comment on what you would like us to cover in our next video.
Good stuff. We'll see you next time.
Thank you all.